Few names in the history of business and innovation are as influential as Henry Ford. Widely regarded as a pioneer of modern industry, Ford transformed not only the automotive industry, but also the way the world thinks about business, work, and progress. In his book, The Road to the Top, Ford reflects on his philosophy of life, leadership, and enterprise, offering readers an insider's perspective into the principles that guided him from humble beginnings to becoming one of the most successful industrialists in history. This book is not merely about how Ford created cars. It is about how he created opportunities, both for himself and for millions of people. His story emphasizes perseverance, innovation, responsibility, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. The road to the top, Ford suggests, is never smooth, but with determination, ingenuity, and integrity, anyone can carve a path toward lasting success. Through his own life lessons, Ford shares not only the secrets of his accomplishments, but also practical guidance that applies universally to business, leadership, and personal growth. 1. Humble beginnings and perseverance. Ford begins by stressing the importance of perseverance and hard work. Born on a farm in Michigan, Ford had limited resources and little formal education. What propelled him forward was not privilege, but determination and an insatiable curiosity about machines. Example in life. As a young boy, Ford would take apart watches and mechanical devices to understand how they worked. Many dismissed this as wasting time, but it became the foundation for his lifelong obsession with improving machines. Practical application. Success rarely comes from waiting for the perfect opportunity. Instead, it arises from using what you have, where you are, and learning continuously from every challenge. 2. The power of vision. A central theme of the book is the necessity of clear vision. Ford envisioned a future in which the automobile was not a luxury for the wealthy, but a practical tool for ordinary people. His belief in affordable transportation transformed industries, cities, and even lifestyles. Example in life. When most car makers focused on expensive, handcrafted vehicles for the elite, Ford insisted that cars should be available to farmers, workers, and families. His vision led to the creation of the iconic Model T. Practical application. Leaders and entrepreneurs must cultivate a vision that looks beyond immediate profits and anticipates future needs. Ask yourself, what problem can I solve that will truly improve people's lives? 1. Humble beginnings and perseverance. Ford begins by stressing the importance of perseverance and hard work. Born on a farm in Michigan, Ford had limited resources and little formal education. What propelled him forward was not privilege, but determination and an insatiable curiosity about machines. Example in life. As a young boy, Ford would take apart watches and mechanical devices to understand how they worked. Many dismissed this as wasting time, but it became the foundation for his lifelong obsession with improving machines. Practical application. Success rarely comes from waiting for the perfect opportunity. Instead, it arises from using what you have, where you are, and learning continuously from every challenge. 3. The power of vision. A central theme of the book is the necessity of clear vision. Ford envisioned a future in which the automobile was not a luxury for the wealthy, but a practical tool for ordinary people. His belief in affordable transportation transformed industries, cities, and even lifestyles. Example in life. When most car makers focused on expensive, handcrafted vehicles for the elite, Ford insisted that cars should be available to farmers, workers, and families. His vision led to the creation of the iconic Model T. Practical application. Leaders and entrepreneurs must cultivate a vision that looks beyond immediate profits and anticipates future needs. Ask yourself, what problem can I solve that will truly improve people's lives? 3. Innovation and efficiency. Ford's greatest legacy is arguably the assembly line system, which revolutionized manufacturing by improving efficiency and reducing costs. He understood that innovation was not only about invention, but also about refining processes to achieve excellence. Example in life. The moving assembly line introduced in 1913 cut production time for a Model T from more than 12 hours to about 90 minutes. This innovation allowed Ford to lower costs and make cars affordable to millions. Practical application. Look for inefficiencies in your work or organization. Reinventing a process, even in small ways, can lead to dramatic improvements in productivity and value creation. 4. The role of failure. Ford emphasizes that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone toward it. His first 2 automobile ventures failed, but instead of giving up, he treated each setback as an experiment that provided valuable lessons. Example in life. The Detroit Automobile Company, Ford's first venture, collapsed due to poor quality vehicles. Instead of despairing, Ford learned that efficiency and durability were critical. These insights laid the groundwork for future success. Practical application. Embrace failure as feedback. When something doesn't work, analyze it carefully, extract the lesson, and apply it to your next attempt. 5. Work ethic and discipline. For Ford, success required discipline, consistency, and relentless effort. He did not believe in shortcuts or luck. Instead, he insisted that progress came from daily dedication to one's craft. Example in life. Ford often worked alongside his employees, showing them that leadership is built on example, not orders. He was known for being practical and hands-on, reinforcing the culture of diligence. Practical application. Build habits of consistency in your work. Commit to steady improvement rather than sudden bursts of effort. Over time, this discipline compounds into success. 6. Leadership and responsibility. Ford argues that leadership means serving others while guiding progress. He believed employers had a moral responsibility to treat workers fairly, provide decent wages, and respect human dignity. His famous decision to introduce the $5 workday in 1914, doubling the average wage, shocked competitors but boosted productivity and loyalty. Example in life. Workers at Ford plants were not only better paid but also more motivated, leading to higher efficiency and lower turnover. This decision created a ripple effect across industries. Practical application. Good leadership is about balancing profitability with humanity. Treating employees, partners, and clients with fairness ensures long-term trust and sustainable growth. 7. Simplicity as a principle. Ford repeatedly emphasized the value of simplicity in design, process, and strategy. He believed that complexity often hides inefficiency, while simplicity clarifies purpose. Example in life. The Model T was deliberately simple in design so that it could be mass-produced, easily repaired, and durable in different conditions. Its simplicity made it a car for the people. Practical application. Whether in business or personal life, simplify processes, goals, and communication. Ask, how can this be done more simply without losing quality? 8. The social impact of business. Ford was not only concerned with profits, but also with the broader impact of business on society. He believed industry had a duty to uplift communities by providing employment, affordable products, and opportunities for growth. Example in life. By creating affordable cars, Ford not only transformed transportation, but also stimulated related industries, roads, oil, rubber, and housing, contributing to broader economic growth. Practical application. Align your work with social good. Businesses that improve lives beyond profits earn lasting respect and influence. 9. Continuous improvement. Kaizen before Kaizen. Long before the Japanese concept of Kaizen became popular, Ford practiced continuous improvement. He encouraged his teams to constantly refine processes, cut waste, and seek better solutions. Example in life. Ford never stopped updating the Model T during its 19-year run, making incremental improvements to performance, design, and production efficiency. Practical application. Adopt a mindset of ongoing learning and improvement. No matter how successful you are, ask, what can I do better today than yesterday? 10. Self-belief and independence of thought. Finally, Ford believed that self-belief and independence were essential. He was often criticized for his unconventional methods, but he trusted his instincts and refused to be swayed by detractors. Example in life. Industry experts laughed at the idea of an affordable car for the masses, yet Ford's conviction led to one of the greatest industrial revolutions of the 20th century. Practical application. Trust your vision even when others doubt you. Innovation often appears unrealistic until it succeeds. Conclusion. The timeless lessons of Henry Ford. Henry Ford's The Road to the Top is far more than a business memoir. It is a philosophy of life and work. Through his experiences, Ford demonstrates that the road to success is paved with vision, discipline, innovation, resilience, and responsibility toward others. His life illustrates that greatness does not come from privilege, but from persistence, creativity, and a willingness to serve society. The ultimate message of the book is that success is not only about reaching the top, but about lifting others along the way. Ford's story challenges us to think boldly, act with integrity, and continuously reinvent ourselves and our work. The road to the top, as Ford teaches, is open to anyone willing to dream big, work hard, and stay true to their values.
Be part of our journey. If you find our content valuable and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Your support motivates us to keep going and bring you the best content, so don't forget to leave a like and share the video with those who might benefit.